The Gaza Strip, a narrow Palestinian territory along the Mediterranean, measures about 41 kilometers in length and 6 to 10 kilometers in width. It was home to approximately 2.2 million people before ongoing conflicts disrupted daily life. Despite being an essential part of Palestine, the Gaza Strip has not gained full international recognition as a state. Its history is a story of enduring conflict and strife. In 1948, the region was occupied by Israel, leading to the emergence of Hamas, an organization viewed as a terrorist group by the United States, the European Union, and Israel. Hamas seeks Palestinian autonomy and the establishment of Islamic principles. Initially, Egypt had control over Gaza after the 1948 occupation, but it fell under Israeli occupation during the 1967 Six-Day War. Following this, Israel began to establish settlements in the area. This period also marked the formation of Hamas, originally as a military arm of the Muslim Brotherhood. By the 1980s, Hamas began to adopt a more prominent political role, participating actively in resistance against Israel. While their early focus was on Palestinians cooperating with Israel, they later shifted to targeting Israeli military assets. In 2005, Israel removed Jewish settlements and withdrew troops from the Gaza Strip. However, they maintained control through a naval blockade and restricted the movement of goods and people through border crossings. In 2006, Hamas contested Palestinian elections and, unexpectedly, emerged victorious, surpassing the Fatah party. Following Hamas's electoral win, Israel imposed a comprehensive naval blockade on the Gaza Strip. This resulted in a period of significant instability and internal conflicts within the Strip, including a brief civil war in 2007. During this period, Hamas assumed full control of the territory, while Fatah retained authority in the West Bank. Since then, the Gaza Strip has been a recurring battleground for confrontations between Hamas and other Palestinian groups and Israel. These conflicts have typically involved rocket attacks by Hamas and Israeli countermeasures, such as the Iron Dome defense system and aerial operations. Tragically, these actions often lead to civilian casualties. The Gaza Strip is encircled by an Israeli-built barrier, with border crossings controlled by Hamas. The residents grapple with numerous challenges, including a lack of essential services like healthcare, clean water, and electricity. The unemployment rate is extremely high, with over 50% of the population living below the poverty line. Despite international aid reaching the Gaza Strip, Israel and its allies contend that some of it is misappropriated by Hamas for political and military purposes. The situation remains intricate, with various factions vying for influence within the Gaza Strip and a populace suffering due to challenging living conditions. Many Palestinians in Gaza hold Israel responsible for their hardships and hold a strong desire for retribution. Nevertheless, it's important to note that there are Palestinians who reject the methods and ideology of organizations like Hamas. The situation in Gaza continues to be a complex and sensitive issue, contributing to ongoing tensions between Israel and Palestine.